What's up? Welcome to your daily Buckeye Blitz for a hump day, June 14th, 2023. Welcome in to your daily Blitz. I'm your host, Joe from the Buckeye Cast, bringing it to you. Oh, it's the middle of summer. Recruiting is off the charts. Keep it locked in here for any breaking news, any commitments, any booms. Check them out. I'll have a video, so make sure you're subscribed. Hit the bell to get notified, and we'll be doing rush hour today, as always, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 4:30 p.m. Eastern, and I'm sure we'll be talking some curtain. Today, I'm talking Ohio State's 2023 schedule, cakewalks to fistfights. We're going easiest to toughest, 12 through 1. I'm going to touch on each game quickly and give you my order. You guys are welcome to hit me in the comments if you disagree or agree. And let's hop right into it. We got a lot to go through. 12 games here. Number 12, Youngstown State. This should be obvious. Not even an FBS team. That's September 9th. Youngstown State went 7-4 last year. They failed to score any points against its only Power 5 opponent. That was Kentucky. Second week of the season. So this would be nothing but a tune-up game for the Buckeyes. Not a lot to say there. Number 11 is Rutgers. Yes, a conference game. November 4th. So Buckeyes should be well-oiled and lubed up for that one. Rutgers has never beaten Ohio State. So we've put up more than 40 points in every meeting with Rutgers. Last year, Mayan went for 189 and 5 touchdowns. You might remember that. So should be a cakewalk. Number 10, Western Kentucky. That's September 16th. Oh, that's Jeff's birthday. Jeff gets a Buckeye victory for his birthday. Western Kentucky, they had a decent season last year, 9-5. Their quarterback, Austin Reed, led the nation in passing yards with 4,744 through 40 touchdowns, 11 picks. So will be a test for the Buckeye secondary. We'll see if we've made any improvements there, right? Maybe we can get a pick or two. Number 9, at Indiana. That's September 2nd, week 1, opening game. 2 of Indiana's 4 wins were against Idaho. I'm not the hoe, you the hoe. And Western Kentucky. They won just 2 games in conference play against Illinois and Michigan State. So those are decent wins, but don't expect much of a ball game there week 1, even though the Buckeyes are still, working through some things. Number 8, Michigan State comes to town November 11th. They finished last year on a 2-game slide. They lost quarterback Peyton Thorne and wide receiver Keon Coleman, probably their 2 best players on offense, lost them to the portal. They do have some talent, so they might be a sneaky good team. We got to see what Tuck's got under the hood here. It's going to be interesting to see what kind of team they are by November. Have they shut it down, or are they still fighting? Number 7, I got Maryland, October 7th, right about the middle of the season. They finished 8-5 last year. They had, Dallin Hayden, you got to remember the Dallin Hayden game, right? Yeah, had injuries to Travion and Mayan. Dallin Hayden goes off against Maryland, 27 rushes, 146, and 3 touchdowns. Talia, I always call him Tua. Little Tua, he threw for 293 and 2 touchdowns in that game. But, yeah. Anyway. Game number 6 in my rankings, 12 through 1. I got Minnesota, November 18th. Projected starting quarterback, Ethan Kalakmanis. I don't know. Sounds Greek to me. So he's their quarterback. Tanner Morgan finished his 10th year at Minnesota. He's gone. So this Kalamakis guy had 5 starts last year, threw for almost 1,000 yards and 3 touchdowns, but 4 picks. This is the week before the Michigan game, so you can't be caught looking ahead if you're the Buckeyes. My number 5 ranked game is at Purdue, October 14th. Purdue reached the Big Ten championship game last year, in case you didn't know. Judging by the attendance, she didn't. They got throttled by Michigan, of course. But Aiden O'Connell is gone now. Purdue lost some key members to the transfer portal and also added a few impact guys. So they pulled quarterback from Texas, Hudson Card. Yeah, you might have heard of him. He was Quinn Ewers' backup last year. He threw 6 touchdowns and 1 pick in backup roles for Texas, so not bad. So we'll see what Purdue has under the hood there. Game number 4 at Wisconsin. Obviously, the fighting new version of the Fickles. Former Cincinnati coach, former Buckeye, Luke Fickell, using that portal to his advantage. He inherited some talent on that roster. He had one of the nation's best running backs, Braylon Allen. They added 2 quarterbacks, Tanner Mordecai from Southern SMU and Nick Evers from Oklahoma. They added wide receiver C.J. Williams from USC. So they're going to be a much tougher team this year. And Camp Randall will be rocking. That's late October, the 28th weekend of Halloween, around there. Number 3, at Notre Dame, September 23rd. This is week 4. They struggled on the offensive side of the ball in 2022, but then they added Wake Forest transfer quarterback Sam Hartman. Now, can he take their offense to another level is the question, right? Do they have the playmakers on the outside he can get the ball to, and make you pay for it? So they were great in the second half of last year. Remember, they beat Clemson, knocked them out of the playoff run, and really didn't look good for Clemson at all for a while there. But Buckeyes smashed the Irish last year. It was Marcus Freeman's first year as head coach. So we'll see if there's a little bit of a different twist on the game this year with Freeman getting his sea legs under him, Number 2, toughest game. I got Penn State, October 21st. Buckeyes had an impressive win against Penn State last year. JT basically took over and gave us that one. Buckeyes won 44-31. We put up 28 fourth quarter points on the road. Like I said, thanks to JT. This year, Penn State's expected to contend for a playoff spot. We'll see. This is still only 14 playoffs. So we'll see what they got at quarterback. Sean Clifford threw 3 picks last year, but now they got former 5-star Ohio quarterback Drew Aller, and then don't forget about the running game. Sophomore running back Nick Singleton is a dude. So that's why that's my second toughest game. And obviously that leads us to our toughest game of the year, number 1, at Michigan, November 25th, where it should be. Always the last game of the year. That will never change, I hope. Obviously, toughest game on the schedule, like every year. We know Michigan's won the last 2. They've won 2 Big Ten titles, 2 trips to the playoffs, thanks to beating us. They have all the momentum in the rivalry right now. So Buckeyes have a stiff challenge. First year starting quarterback. I know all the bullshit, and we got to snap this losing streak on the road in Ann Arbor. So it's going to be a tough one. I'm not going to get into the game right now, but that's my list. Hop in the comments. Let me know what you think. If you got a different order, let me know. If you think I overestimated or underestimated a team, let me know. But that's all I got for you. Talk to you later. Go Bucks.